Assalamu alaikum. I am Mrs. Swaidan, and today I'm going to introduce to you the new theme, which is education and technology. After watching the following video, you should be able to identify the relationship between technology and education, identify the advantages and disadvantages of using technology in education, and paraphrase some quotes. You will need your comprehension notebook, a piece of paper, and a pen. The era of the 21st century is often regarded as an era of technology. Technology today plays a very important role in our life. It is seen as a basis of growth of an economy. An economy which is poor in technology can never grow in today's scenario. This is because technology makes our work much easier and less time-consuming. The impact of technology can be felt in every possible field. One such field is education. What is technology? Technology is the use of scientific knowledge for practical purposes or application, whether in industry or in our daily lives. Technology includes the use of materials, tools, techniques, and sources of power to make life easier or more pleasant and work more productive. What about education? Education is the process of facilitating learning or the acquisition of knowledge, skills, values, beliefs, and habits. Now, can you tell me what the relation between education and technology is? Technology is a powerful tool that can support and transform education in many ways. It makes it easier for teachers to create instructional materials, and it also enables students to learn and work in new ways. What are the technological devices used in education? Laptops, iPads, smartphones, active boards, and LCD projectors have become great sources for teachers to help students grasp a concept easily. They also make learning fun and enjoyable for students, since they're able to participate more in the classroom, and even teachers get a chance to make their classes more interactive and interesting. Now, how are these technological devices helpful in learning? Let's start with smartphones and iPads. These two devices help provide new learning methods. They also enhance parent-teacher communication and can be used in distance learning. In addition to that, they decrease communication gap between students and the school. What about laptops? Laptops are used in conducting research, managing the student information, and communicating with the colleagues, students, and parents as well. Research found that when students used laptops in the classroom and at home, learning improved in a number of subjects, including math, science, and English. In addition to the previously mentioned devices, we have active boards, which are almost found now in every classroom. Interactive whiteboards integrate various learning styles into one experience. Students can learn by seeing, hearing, and interacting with the board through touch. This equips teachers with new innovative ways to teach the same subject material. Because of this, students learn better and remember more. Finally, we have the LCD projectors. LCD projectors offer ways of reaching students in different ways. They allow the teacher to interact with students better, to use a multimodal form of teaching, and to provide more entertaining ways to teach and get their lesson objectives and facts across. It's also very important to mention that technological devices can be very helpful in distance learning. Distance learning is a way of learning remotely without being in regular face-to-face contact with a teacher in the classroom. Distance learning and online education have become a very important part of the education system nowadays, especially during forced holidays. Almost all Lebanese schools now embrace online learning as COVID-19 virus forces students to stay at home. And you, Al-Mahdi school students, are benefiting now from distance learning through two applications, eSchool Agenda and eSchool Connect, which enable you to continue your courses online. Now I want you to watch the following video to have a clearer idea of how technology can help students as well as teachers in the classroom.
This is a magical story about a school, our school, and what happened when SmartCap IQ displays suddenly started showing up everywhere and everything began to change. All it takes is the wave of a hand and the learning begins. You see, it isn't just a smart display, it's also a digital whiteboard. And with multi-way inking, we all have a voice. Now, we teach each other. We share, explore, and connect at the touch of a finger. We're really working together. We can take our work with us and learn wherever we are. Life for teachers is better too. Everything is easier now. Bringing up a previous lesson, sharing notes, helping students stay on course. And because it's so easy to use SmartCap IQ, and it works so well with smart software, we spend more time learning. What does it all mean in the end? We're more engaged, and we're learning more than we ever did before. Is it magic? Not exactly. This is just what real learning looks like when it comes alive.
Like any other invention, technological devices might have some disadvantages. Physical disadvantages include blurred vision, sleep problems, reduced physical activity, obesity, neck strain, and headaches. Other disadvantages include lack of focus, since being ever connected to the online world results in lack of focus and concentration. Plagiarism is another disadvantage of using technology. It refers to using some other person's ideas and information without acknowledging the specific person as the source. Similar to all other forms of theft, plagiarism also has many disadvantages associated with it. In addition to that, technology could be very costly. Now I want you to get your piece of paper and try to explain the following quote. Technology is not just a tool. It can give learners a voice that they may not have had before. Pause the video, write your answers, and then play it again. This quote illustrates that every student has a voice and deserves to be heard. But sometimes it's difficult for students, especially shy ones, or those who have some disabilities, to express themselves. Using technology inside and outside of the classroom not only gives students an opportunity to speak, but also gives them a chance to be heard. It's also important to mention that with the help of technology, many students who have disabilities are able to complete their education and even get a degree. Now it's time for more quotes. I want you to pause your video, read the following quotes very well, and write their explanation on your notebooks. Technology can become the wings that will allow the educational world to fly farther and faster than ever before, if we will allow it. Technology will not replace great teachers, but technology in the hands of great teachers can be transformational. Now, as we come to the end of this video, it's very important to mention that technology is here to stay. but it's always morphing and expanding. As each new technology enters the scene, it has the potential to improve lives, but in some cases, it also has the potential to negatively affect physical and emotional health. So, teachers and students should take advantage of this in the good light and eliminate its drawbacks. Finally, your assignment for today is to answer the following questions on your comprehension notebook. What's the relation between education and technology? Write 3 advantages and 3 disadvantages of modern technology. What technological device do you consider the most important nowadays in education? Explain why. Write a paragraph of about 15 lines in which you talk about how you benefited from technology in learning during this forced holiday. Thank you for your attention. The Islamic Institution for Education and Teaching, Al Mahdi School's English Department.